Welcome back to NTV News First Edition. Well, there are currently no laws in the province governing the use of electric bikes and e-scooters. However, that mode of transportation is quickly gaining traction, especially among young people. And we've already seen multiple collisions between vehicles and e-scooters this summer. While the provincial government tackles the side of who can ride, when and where, families may want to consider some practical, developmental and personality factors before deciding on their child's e-scooter or e-bike use. So here to discuss on this week's Get Psyched is Dr. Janine Hubbard. So first of all, Dr. Janine, other provinces have set age minimums for e-bike and e-scooter use. Is this a one-size-fits-all rule?
Absolutely not. And very much in the way we've discussed things like cell phones or social media. Just because there's good reasons for putting in age, because you have to come up with something, but just because your child is of the legal age doesn't mean that they have the other skills that might be needed to operate that vehicle safely. And again, don't get me wrong, this stuff is fun. I don't want to be a killjoy for any of this, and I'm going to apply all of this to like regular bicycles as well as dirt bikes and anything along those lines. A lot of these same concepts apply. It's just right at the moment we're trying to figure out the e-bikes and e-scooters.
Right, and there's a few things to consider. I know there's some practical things that maybe parents and guardians should speak to their child about when it comes to an e-scooter. So what are those types of things?
Well, first of all, do you know the rules of the road? Do you know what you're supposed to do as, as a cyclist? When are you supposed to be on a sidewalk or not on a sidewalk? Do you know your arm signals? I mean, I remember learning those as a kid. I don't think I could tell you them today. What about just the neighborhood you live in? Is it a place that has heavy traffic? Is it a place where it's actually safe to have young kids out and about? And also just in terms of physicality, is the bike the appropriate size for your child? What are things like their reflexes like? How quickly and their balance? So, are they physically someone who can maintain control over the device? And that, again, obviously can vary because one 16-year-old can look very different than another 16-year-old.
And these can go pretty fast. I've seen them go pretty fast. So it's so interesting to think about the practical things. And also, as you mentioned, I mean, children and youth mature at different rates. And what are some developmental or social concerns?
Well, these are the big questions that I really want parents asking for any of these vehicles. Knowing your child, are they someone who, first of all, who are their friends? Who is it they are going to be going out on the vehicle with? Are these good, responsible, rule-following kids, or are they kind of, perhaps a bit more daredevil? Is your child susceptible to peer pressure? Are they someone who's going to, give in if there's a dare? What is the attitude both with your child and the group about helmet use? Can your child be trusted that once you're out of sight, that they are going to not just keep it on their head, keep it buckled up, please? Sorry, I had two boys biking beside me while I was driving home yesterday. It's like, you have to do it up. But what about how risky, how impulsive are they? Flip side, are they really anxious and likely to freeze up? And again, for me, because it comes down to a safety perspective, are they going to tell you if they've been hurt or been in an accident, or even if it seems kind of innocent? Are they going to let you know what happened, or are they going to keep quiet because of fear that means you're going to, take away their privileges?
Wow, such great points. Thank you so very much, Dr. Janine, for joining us and talking all about the other side, of this potential debate that hopefully will come up in the House of Assembly this coming fall. So thanks again for joining us on this week's Get Psyched.
Anytime, thanks.